Hi, welcome back, Trap Souls. We're here at Hunters Inn. What city are we in? What city?
Trumbull Township.
Trumbull Township.
We ain't a city. Too small.
Township of 12 people.
That's right.
4 are right here.
4 right here.
No traffic lights.
No traffic.
Heavy
lights.
traffic.
Heavy traffic.
Heavy traffic.
So we just finished up in the attic, pretty much wrapping up our investigation for tonight. Interesting night. We had Bird, Becca, Reed, my nieces, somewhere. Asleep somewhere. We had owners here too, so it was kind of cool experience. Coming in, we didn't really think we were going to get much. We did. Got a name upstairs.
Nicole. Yeah, Nicole.
So a little research to go on with that. We'll figure that one out. Had recorders going on all night, so I'll go through all that. Figure all that out. We'll let Mark take it away here.
Yeah, so everything Ryan just said. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, see you.
See ya.
No, but it was a good time. Had some good activity. A lot of electronics going off. The attic was really fun. Able to pull some things like Ryan said. Nicole popped a couple times. Earlier we felt that maybe there was some kind of domestic violence. A female maybe felt more comfortable here from something she was experiencing somewhere else. So, I mean, for just a few hours here in this investigation, I think we got quite a bit. And like Ryan said, we didn't really think, I mean, you think of a bar, I mean, this was a pickle factory before and then a general store. I mean, it's not like some of the places we go to where there's a lot of death and destruction and pain. So we didn't really think there'd be much here, but right off the rip.
Yeah, I mean, I walked in and it was immediately, they're like, hello. So I really think that, the right people were here tonight. The right people brought out really good responses, Everybody was talkative. Not just us, but the ghosts too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the big question is, what type of pickles do they make here?
That's something we're going to have to investigate further, Ryan.
Yes. Dill.
I
Dill?
hope the little ones. Those are my favorite.
It was a big dill.
Riveting, crunchy ones.
Like baby dough?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. What do you think? What type of pickle you go for?
I don't really like pickles. I know.
Now you can talk to me. You're dead to me now.
I'm dead now. I'm dead to him.
Pickles are a big deal,
That was such a dad joke.
That was good. Well, Becca, I mean, your first investigation, have you done one before with another group or anything?
No.
Okay.
I've only been on ghost tours, so that
Okay.
doesn't even count.
So you got to do the live action tonight. So if you could talk to our viewers, and if there's one last thing you'd like to say to them about your first experience, do you recommend it? How did you feel about it? Would you do it again?
Absolutely. All across the board. I would 100% do it again. It was very cool. Everybody thinks, you can't communicate with the other side. I wasn't the one moving those rods. I don't care whether or not y'all believe me, but I wasn't doing that. And probably my reaction could have shown you that, because I was genuinely shocked when I had those rods and they started moving. There was a point that I was even holding onto the bottom, not even realizing it. And then they were moving, and I felt it move in my hand. Like, excuse me? Like, who was touching the rods? It was so cool, and I mean, I wasn't expecting to get as much activity and them to be as drawn to me as they were. Like, I feel like I got really good.
So you're not used to people being drawn to you?
Our eyes can't roll far enough back in my head. I mean, I definitely not old people like this,
Old dead people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say I've ever spoken to dead people like how I spoke to them tonight.
So would you say you have a sixth sense now?
That's so weird. I was just about to say that.
Look at the camera.
We both already looked.
Thumbnail!
You
All
have
right.
to tell me. Yeah, no, it's just... That's interesting. So
Cat ball.
as we're giggling, the cat toy ball is just the disco party ball. The first thing I picked up and just went like this with it. Yeah, I think it was a lot of fun tonight.
Good.
Like the vibes, they weren't scary. I wasn't like, oh my god, I'm terrified. The only thing I didn't like was like when we looked down into the basement, I was like, no, I gotta go. Don't want to go down there. That's the only thing. But even being in the attic, I didn't get any weird feelings like that.
Well, it's because your toes were numb.
Yeah, definitely could have been. It was freezing up there. It was just so, as a first experience, it was really cool to see how the equipment works. And I don't want to say I was a skeptic. I went into open mind, but I wasn't expecting anything to happen. So when I walked in and just went over there and it started going off, and I'm like, is it supposed to do this? And y'all are like, no. Am I the attractant? Like, did they see me and they're like, we're gonna talk to her? Because they picked me out from the beginning.
Well, it's about the energy, right, Ryan? I mean, it draws off energy. You got just a bit.
A bit?
Just a bit.
A bit? Yeah.
But no, we're really glad to have you. Hopefully we can get you to come into another one, maybe a larger location like Madison where there's more places that you can get your hands on and experience. Maybe we'll finally get Sarah to play along with Becca.
Yeah.
I know you love Sarah's room in Madison.
Not at all.
Big fan.
I'll keep going back there, but one of these days she'll reveal herself.
You're going to draw her out one day, huh?
One day I will. Of all the things we did tonight, what's the one thing that stuck out most to you?
That's a very good question because I feel like it was just the timeline of events, how everything happened is what stuck out to me. The way everything unfolded as the night went on. I mean, like I said, I first came in, it went off. As we slowly progressed through the night, I mean, look at the dog picture thing. You know, speak. That was weird. You know what I mean? Being able to, like, what really got me is when the things that you were saying with the headphones on. What was going on in that conversation and what we were saying outside, my jaw was on the floor. You know.
It was fun.
You were there.
Yeah.
You only saw half of it.
Yeah.
It was, we were literally having a conversation. And you had no clue. It was so cool. It was like someone was using your energy to do it. And I think that was actually the coolest part because I feel like they used us. Without even us letting them, but they used us to, like,
That's what
use
kind of sucks
everything.
about us. It's not that when you're doing it yourself, like, you're just spitting out, like, it makes no sense to you. But I'm glad it makes sense to you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll go over the footage and see
Yeah.
what it says, but
You're going to look back at this footage and be like, yeah, she was right, my mouse dropped.
Well, I'm impressed. It's the first time we've had a podcast or an adventure that someone might have outspoke me during it.
it's
I'm a
odd.
yapper, what can I say?
Hey.
You need a co-host? I got you.
Oh, shit. You're running out of room for co-hosts,
Yeah.
right?
I don't get a lot of words in to begin with, so
You're a big time talker, Ryan.
try to.
Man of many words.
Depends how much water we drink before.
We do like to drink water before most podcasts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Water.
Isn't it weird we didn't drink any water before the podcast
We're-
in a bar?
We're in a bar and had no water.
It's weird.
It's very strange.
Wow. But we would like to thank Mike and Patty for letting us come in tonight.
Thank you.
It was a great investigation. First time anybody's ever done it here. They were as excited as we were to come in. And they actually asked us before they left if we'd possibly want to do a follow-up down the road. So maybe we can get more answers or things that coincide.
Yeah.
When it's warmer.
Yeah.
Maybe when it's warmer.
I would love to try again when it's warmer.
Yeah, but they were great hosts. Kept
Yes.
it nice and warm in here. Fantastic. And probably the first, well, since I've been with the group, first time that we've had clients actually work with us on an investigation and
Yeah.
get hands-on experience.
Yeah,
It was-
I love how they were interacted with too.
Yeah.
You know, they said his name. They
Yeah.
know him.
They said Mike. They
Love
did.
it. They're like, yeah, Mike's our homie.
Like, you can tell in the beginning, Mike was kind of like, it's kind of like my wife's thing. Then he got into it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
very interested in it.
Yeah.
I think I saw his face when I was doing the dowel rods, and that's when he was like, that
Okay.
was, I mean, that's when I definitely felt like a huge shift too, because I've never used those. So doing that, I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa. It's cool to use all these tools, man.
absolutely. Well, Mike, Patty, thanks for bringing us in. Hopefully we got some answers for you. Ryan will decipher a lot of things. We have merch. So
Check us out.
Check us
It's
out.
getting cut
And
out.
Becca, where can they find you with you being our special guest tonight?
You can find me on all social media platforms, Becca Freshley, last name spelled Fresh L-E-Y, or you can find me on BeccaFresh.com. I hope to see you there.
Thank y'all.
We'll see you later.